Hi there smartphone fans, this is Steven Fox and today I have here for you the unboxing and first impressions of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5A. Is this the best budget phone available on the market? It might be. Let's check it out. I do love the red box the Redmi Note 5A comes in. It makes an outstanding first impressions. It's a 5.5 inch device with 13 megapixel camera, 3000 mAh battery, and this new quad-core Snapdragon 425. So this is a Qualcomm CPU inside, so you have probably better battery life than MediaTek devices. And let's open the Redmi Note 5A. This is straight out of China, an import, running the latest MIUI 8.55 with Android 7.1.2. So this is running the latest Android build available, which is something that most $100 devices on the market today can't offer, but Xiaomi can. And the device itself is a very lovely plasticky with a metal back device. Now don't get me wrong, the quality is not very premium. It doesn't even have a fingerprint scanner, no USB Type-C, no NFC, but it does retain some good features and it has some useful features that most devices don't have in this price, such as an IR blaster and the new tri-hybrid slot for the SIM card. So you can have here dual SIMs and an SD card as well. Inside you also get a manual, a micro USB cable, the pin for the SIM trace, and the standard Xiaomi charger. This does not support quick charge to my knowledge. I will test it out later. This is a standard charger, expects around 2.5 hours of charging time for the phone. And here it is, the hybrid slot that I told you about. 2 SIM cards on separate slots and another one for the SD card, so you don't have to sacrifice storage, and dual SIM for this, and you need all the storage you can get since this is a 16GB device with 2 gigs of RAM. And here is me booting up the MIUI 8 for the first time, English language of course, and as I said, Android 7.1.2, July security patch, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of onboard storage, and Snapdragon 425. It's a quad core. It's basically a bit upgraded version of the Snapdragon 410, but it should provide good battery life since it's a small chip. The phone itself has an HD display, which is 5.5 inches. Nothing really outstanding here, but it's a very quality display for this very low price, and it does offer a blue light filter mode for reading, so you can choose the text, and you can also use double tap to wake the screen. Since this doesn't have a fingerprint scanner, you're back to using double tap to wake. And of course you do get also all the customization features of the MIUI, such as the great theme store with plenty of wallpapers and various other customizations as well. But one thing that this phone really is light is in storage, so you do need all the storage you can get on it. I do suggest you get an SD card for that phone, or if you're not a very avid app user, you'll be just fine with the 16 gigs of RAM. So you do have around 9 available from the start, which I think is fine for a budget phone. And to make it even go faster, you open and enable the developer options. Definitely enable USB debugging if you need to flash other ROMs on it later on, and you can decrease the animation time to 0.5 to make the phone even snappier, and it does perform actually very well. I was expecting the Snapdragon 425 to be a very slow chip, but thanks to great MIUI customizations, this phone actually runs very well on my first impressions. And now let's install Google Play Store, of course. Open the App Store, type in Google, and you can install it like this. This is what you used to do, but ever since MIUI 8.5 there is a slight bug. So first you need to install this here and follow it all the way in. Then you have to go into the browser, in the settings, use Bing as a start page, and type in what I'm typing, Mi 5X Google Play, and look for my colleague the Tech Tablets. They have this wonderful backup app from Google, and it's working on all Xiaomi devices, but you first need to install the App Store one for sure in order for it to work. So all you do is see the link that I clicked, go inside, and there is the link for Google Play Store backup on Xiaomi devices. Download that, and you also need a RAR app, which is an archive app. You can download one from the App Store very quickly. And once the archive is downloaded, all you have to do is go into the file manager, extract it. Just extract the old backup folder, not everything. The old backup folder in the MIUI folder in your internal storage, and then in backups, and then go into settings, additional settings, backup and reset, local backups, and enable the backup. And once it's 100% complete, all you have to do is just restart the phone. And once you open up Google Play after that, it will work 100%. As you can see, tried and tested. If you just use the App Store one, it will be stuck in the checking for info screen like this. But when you enable the backup, which my colleagues from Tech Tablets provided, work very well. You do get Google services. Now, in order to free up more space, I suggest you get rid of all these clutter apps that Xiaomi have put in there. It's really a shame that they've started to put so much bloatware in their Chinese ROMs, but it just takes a minute to uninstall everything, and then you have around 10 gigs of free storage from the start, which is plenty for a few games and all your social apps and cameras. Speaking about the camera looks pretty decent. It's a 13 megapixel main camera with a 5 megapixel one, but with most Redmi devices the manual mode is absolutely limited, so there's no use for it. But it's very fast shutter speed, you can adjust exposure on the fly, and the quality doesn't seem bad at all. Actually very good, considering this is $100 device. I'll have to compare it with the Meizu M5C, which is the best camera phone I've seen, around under $100. And the front camera also looks very acceptable. It does have a beautification mode, smart and pro mode, so this is again very good for all of you selfie lovers who like to post regularly on social medias. And that's it for my Xiaomi Redmi 5A first thoughts unboxing video. I'll leave you with the Antutu score and the screen test. As always, do like the video if you like it, subscribe to my channel. If you want to help me, please share my videos in your social media so they can get around the web more. And as always, you can buy the phone from the link in the video description below, which I will provide a bit later on. And look forward to the full review next week, only on Smartphone Wars. Keep it honest, keep it real, keep it Smartphone Wars, guys. This is Stephen Fox signing off.
Stick around.